lockdown, what was your pandemic comfort food? What were you watching, consuming during this time?
You know what? What was the first thing was Tiger King? I mean, if you want to go back to the beginning, Tiger King fans, I'm not proud, but I did watch it.
Everybody was.
Right?
To be part of the cultural conversation.
It was the making and the murder of the COVID time. You know what I'm saying? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Is anybody old enough for making a murder 4 years ago?
Yes.
So quickly, guys.
It's like we're all captivated. You know what? Tiger King thing. Do you think she did it? I'm not saying her name. I don't want a lawsuit, but.
You know what? I'm an agnostic. I need more information.
Okay. All right. David, what do you want?
I'm a news junkie, so I would watch 3 hours of news at night. The entire lineup of CNN, MSNBC.
So relaxing.
Rachel, Lawrence,
Relaxing.
Brian, every night.
That's from a comedian standpoint, do you think Brian Williams has comedic chops? Do you think he could have been done stand-up?
He was on SNL.
He's done a lot of appearances.
He's done appearances.
I don't know if he's ever hosted. He does have good timing, and he plays his part very well, which is he's a straight man.
Yeah.
He's not even trying to be a character, so he's smart.
He's droll.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Are you suggesting we have something to glean from this?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out. But okay, so you watch news, and that was. Did you pick up any hobbies? Did you bake banana bread?
No. I have 5 children, as we discussed before.
Right.
So my life is not my own. So I do whatever's necessary to keep the whole concern moving forward. My job, metaphorically, is to make sure my kids, their boats are all headed out to sea, metaphorically, right? So we don't want them docked at home. Not
It's so
getting here.
beautiful.
Someday they have to figure out how to fix their sail.
Right.
Keep it going. You're going. That's it.
And navigate
Holes in the boats.
navigate where they're supposed to go, read the stars, blah, blah, blah. Come home later, 20 years later, change daddy's diaper.
The captain's diaper.
Hold on, please repeat, change daddy's diaper.
Give it up for the interpreter for us.
That's Layal from Blue Sun Interpreting, and we also have Jennifer down there.
Thank you guys.
Great.
Yes, thank you.
And we learned fun things like diaper.
It's almost as fun as watching bullshit. Right? Am I right?
That was like a very metal sign.
Well, it is a little metal. Well, that says a lot about the deaf community's opinion of heavy metal.
Yeah.
You want to get to the question?
Yeah, well, if people have questions, yeah, they should hop up.
Wait, was it that bad? We lost in a diaper. The bald guy, great. He's gracious. He's very gracious. Go ahead, young lady.
Chris Spikes, you're awesome.
I wanted to know.
It's okay. Just get closer to the mic. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's okay.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, Todd Packer is just such a jerk. And I know that, like, I heard that Steve Carell had suggested you for the role of Todd Packer. And
Did you hear the story?
I would, and I also wanted to know, it's a very similar character to the way you played an Anchorman, and, I mean, a little bit, because he's also kind of a womanizer and...
Boorish.
And so I was wondering if you were kind of trying to play sort of the same character.
No.
Okay.
So the characters are written similar, right? They say things that are inappropriate and they don't seem to understand, nor do they get consequences for the things they do. So in that regard, they're very much the same. Now, the reason I got the role, the first season of The Office was 6 episodes. I had auditioned for The Office, but they were using the same pilot episode from the British Office and just changed some American references. I was a huge fan of the British version of The Office, so when I'm reading for Michael's part, I can't get past Ricky Gervais' the way he did it. Like, I can't think of anything else. So I didn't dig it, obviously. So then I went on to work on something else. They were on episode 3 of the first season. They'd hired an actor and it just wasn't working. So they went on, they started shooting the 4th episode. I'm thinking we'll go back to this. I didn't audition for that part because I was out of town shooting Snakes on the Plane. You're welcome. So I get back to town. I've known Steve Carell since 1990. I get back to town and Steve tells me, Greg Daniels, why not Koechner? Well, there's a reason, a million reasons why not. But they ignored all of those and hired me. But something like that is in my wheelhouse. It's very easy for me to play, and I love it. If you think about it, Todd Packer is like, you're invited to someone's very nice house. They've drawn you a nice bath. And you get in that bathtub and you splash out all the water, you dirty all their towels, and walk out naked where they're having a children's party in the house. That's despite the play Todd Packer.
Please clap.
Talk a little bit about you getting cast in the role, especially like these characters that initially we don't know that we're going to get this whole like arc of it.
No, I don't think the writers knew who Meredith was when I first started the show. Actually, we replaced somebody from the pilot, so I was afraid of being replaced every single day.
We both took somebody else's jobs.
Yeah, give it up for taking jobs. No actually applaud for that. But we're glad.
If you ever see Kate and I show up at replacing business, work harder.
Be afraid, right? No, it's so much fun, and you realize, like, I loved, there was a chess match, in my opinion, like, the character Meredith wrote. Just every once in a while, they'd make a move that, you know, was a little bit of a surprise to me and to the audience. But I feel like when you work in an office or any workplace, you don't get to know every single person equally at the same time. There were things that got revealed about certain characters or certain people. So I kind of liked, I actually loved like the less is more kind of thing. I never felt like Meredith felt more unwelcome, you know, until tonight.
Netflix views are just, oh no, Peacock views. Hi.
Hi, how's everybody today? Thank you for coming. Meredith, you're one of my favorite bad girls of all time.
Thank you so much.
A little unconventional, you know what I mean?
You know something? There's a lot of women in Boston who are Merediths, am I right?
I mean, they didn't go there with a bat, but you know what I mean? Right. Two questions. What would if you put in the Marvel DC universe, what characters would you see yourself playing for a big villain? Also, we get to see a lot of interaction between Meredith and Todd during the series. And I'm calling you up on an improv scene. All right, Mr. Packer, get one in and see how you would address that.
I'm gonna like give them the pass on the improv scene.
What?
There's a line.
The meeting's running. Come on.
There's a line of people, but it's a great idea for another night.
Yes, thank you.
But we'll answer your question, which was,
Which was the well,
No, that was so long. Most people just ignore me and I go away.
well, when you do it, remember when Meredith was dressed up like Scarlett Johansson's character?
Yeah.
So it was all I'm gonna say about this, right?
That's a fantastic episode.
It's because she would have been Harley Quinn, but I think Kelly would have been her too.
All right, thank you for everything.
Thank you. Good question. Thank you, sir.
If you're gonna do a superhero movie, Marvel DC, is there a character you'd want to
I would have to ask the audience because I'm not well versed in the comic world. So who would I play? I could be a villain. Shave my head.
Lex Luthor.
Here's what I'm going to put out there. J.K. Simmons is currently playing it, but J. Jonah Jameson, I think you can nail that if you know that.
Is that a Marvel character?
It is, yes. Yes. He's the boss that demands pictures of Spider-Man.
I know, but
Or Marvel.
JK's a better actor.
But, I mean, he's done a good job. I'm just saying.
Don't underestimate yourself.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, I'm KOECHNER. I was just wondering what episode that you guys had the most fun filming.
How much fun, no. Seriously, it's so hard. I had a great time during Moroccan Christmas. The whole scene where Michael Scott dragged America, it's such a great time. Paul Feig was the director, and it was one of the few times I got to improvise an entire scene with Steve, because I think they were going to have a voiceover over the whole thing. This is where everything is so great on the office. Occasionally we get to improvise, but very occasionally. So it was such a great time, and I even lost my voice screaming. And it was worth it. Yeah, so I think that was my, clearly Christmas is now this favorite time of year. Thank you for the question.
And there's another time when I was at my Christmas episode, and it seemed like you and I were about to hook up.
We were! It's true! Yeah, there's a picture on Michael Scott's camera roll of us like crying and pushing down your It's very...
I'm wearing mistletoe on my belt.
That's right. That's right.
Which is where it needs to be worn.
You have a favorite episode?
I'm only in 2 episodes a year. And not mine. This is Henderson, I know. I've not watched the show. But I have 5 children. So I don't get to watch anything that I want to watch. But I say, that one was very much fun. And the other one, inexplicably, I'm not in the one that's very popular. I left you a package under your
The
desk.
carpet.
I never appear in that episode.
Just your voice. Just your voice. There you go. That's the check you ever got, right?
Yeah. It's like you're the looming, you're a universal monster. Lurking in the background in shadows. Very powerful presence. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Howdy.
Hi, I'm such a big fan.
My shirt.
Thank you. So my question is, if you had to play any other character in the show, who would you want to play?
John Packer!
Meredith. No, Michael Scott?
I can see this one. Scott. And believe it or not, I would love to be Pam. No one would watch, but I'd still love to. It's a good question.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As he's walking up, so obviously there's now the podcast about The Office Ladies, which is kind of like jogging people's memories about some of the behind the scenes stuff. Has that been a surreal addition on top of already a surreal experience of this show?
What I can say is, I know everyone's consuming The Office in such a different level than we did when we were first on. And thank God I had a great turn all 9 years, because I can't imagine having to talk about something so much having to have fun.
Yeah.
It's a joy. And everything, I do remember everything that occasional, here's something I'll be like, oh yeah. And I've gotten to contribute to some of their episodes, which is really fun. And then, Brett Partner has the deep dive, the Office the deep dive, and that's a whole other thing. He's really extended long interviews. And then they get chopped up again. I felt like I won the lottery when I got the Office.
You were celebrating or talked about last week on The Office Ladies Night for some reason. You didn't have a birthday, did you?
I always have a birthday once a year.
Now that they're animating it, I saw.
Oh, yeah. And the animated ones.
And they had you in it. So.
I never looked better. I feel like I'm
Yes, young person.
How's it going?
Doing well. How's it going with you?
Good. You must be a librarian. My question is about the podcast.
Oh, sorry about that. And I am a librarian, actually. But you have a question.
Yes, my question was, why weren't you invited to do the podcast? Is it because Meredith wasn't in the party planning committee?
She was in the party planning committee, just not one episode. I was in every other episode of the party planning committee. But anyway, clearly I haven't been invited. No. I love The Office Ladies. Really, The Office Ladies is based on Angela and Jenna's friendship, and the fact that they met on the show. So even on friends, it's really about the two of them, and I totally do that. But I am an Office Lady, for sure, till I die.
The better podcast, of course, would be Meredith and Penny. It'd be all relationship advice.
right? I know, right? Maybe right now. The more you drink, the more you're gonna get laid.
There it is. That is solid relationship advice.
Really true. It's actually true. It's funny because it's true. Thank you so much. Great
All
question.
you kids out there in the audience, yes.
This man's
And you joke, but you realize now this is going to be going to be put out on the internet, and Spotify's going to come calling or something.
Only if you're 21, right?
if Spotify comes calling, we'll say yes. You're holding a picture.
Hey, oh my God, you are. You're Asian Jim. That's the best cosplay.
I literally just need work too, so it's very easy. My question is, are there any props that you guys took from the set? If you did, from one episode to one?
I only took one, and it was actually, officially I only took one. I took my published cast. Jim signs it. I actually signed it, John Krasinski, and that's the one I saved. It's from what's it called? Was it done with the 20? It's the third episode of season 4. But anyway, I still have it. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with it. It's in my closet. Should I put it on the wall, you guys? Should I make a copy of it? It's kind of nice. What do you do?
Like planning Hollywood was still a thing. It would
Right, totally, absolutely. But thank you so much for the question.
Put on the absolutely.
I did not take a prop from the show, but apparently I could make a prop for the show daily. I should make that prop.
You should.
Make it. I should make that prop, shellac it, and then sell it. on a platter, a swirl, yes sir.
An industrial square of cardboard.